in Mombasa. Looking forward to the developments as the day goes by. But back here in Nairobi, I'm at the Bomas of Kenya. A number of Kenyans have already made their way in as well. Remember, earlier on, we gave you the updates. As early as 6 a.m., we had established our presence here. And for sure, we saw a number of Kenyans from all walks of life make their way here. The young, the old, the Gen Zs, men and women alike. But even as the day progresses, the sun is rising with more Kenyans making their way here as well. Allow me to engage the Ambassador Esther Waringa, who's the president of Public Service Governance. It's very good to see you here.
Good to see you.
So many times. Please come closer. We, of course, meet in the studio.
Oh, yeah.
But it's good to see you. It's all about the public. What would be opening remarks, especially after seeing this number of people who have come here as early as now. Karibu.
Yeah, that's the power of the public. As she says, I'm Ambassador Esther Waringa, the president of Public Service Governance. And when we talk of public, that's why we are here, because we would want to hear public manishinani, because today is a very important day in the Republic of Kenya. Today, tough decisions will be made. Today, focus will be given on the leadership of the country. And why are we here specifically? We are here to say that when we talk about public service governance and the entire public service institutions in the country, we are saying, are we losing a little bit? Because right now we are supposed to prioritize or give key priority to issues on public service management that are happening in the country. Number one, we are talking about the health sector. Right now, as we talk, more than 9,000 Kenyans going through dialysis are stranded because of SHE and SHA and SHIV issues. So what we are saying is that, can we move with speed and please give time to streamlining the SHA and the SHIV? Number two, we are talking about our education sector, because right now, as we talk, university dons are on the streets. Right now, we are talking about most of our boys, most of our students having not joined university because of confusion. So are we losing it on matters public service delivery because of politics? Is it time to reduce on politics and focus on public service delivery? Today we are talking about our children who will be joining JSS junior secondary in January, but unfortunately we don't have adequate infrastructure development in schools. Who is thinking about all this? I think Kenya, we have been thinking politics, eating politics, addressing politics 24/7, and a time has come that we focus on development state of the nation. As we talk right now, manufacturers are living out of the country. As we talk right now, investment is going down, and we know very well that the manufacturing sector injects about 10% of its contribution to the GDP. If we are going to lose the 10% that manufacturing injects into the GDP by allowing a political situation to challenge the manufacturing sector and having investors pulling out of the country, what are we saying? Something is very wrong. There must be a paradigm shift, my dear sister. There has to be a paradigm shift of mindset. We have to reduce on politics. Remember, Kenyans, my dear sister, we just come from an election. 2 years down the line, again, we are on another election mode. How much can we handle? How much can we take? I must say that the impeachment of the deputy president is not a priority right now. And I must say, what is ailing Kenyans, it's not about the deputy president. So many challenges are happening out there, and I've talked about some of them. From the SHA, from the patients who are going through crisis right now in hospitals. Hospitals are closing down right now because they cannot manage the influx without money. So these are some of priorities, and I wish that this Asante Kenya Airways, Asante Kenya Airways.
Yeah, of course.
I wish this public participation is not about impeachment of a deputy president, but I wish the public participation is about how well we can be able to enhance efficiency in the social health insurance fund, how we can be able to have our dons back to the classroom, how we can be able to have our children have infrastructure space in January. I wish this engagement, public engagement, is about public service delivery. We could be somewhere, but now politics 24/7. We must stop this as a country. We must focus.
Before I allow you to make your way into the auditorium, I need to understand then, because there's been a concern of engaging the public, but we have different designated areas in each county.
Yes.
There are questions about logistics, and the advertisements are on, of course, through media, including us here. But how efficient has been the question? Are you confident that a number of Kenyans have this information and they can reach within 8 to 5 p.m. and participate today?
Thank you. Anki, I only wish that with the same vigor that the government has implemented this. Remember, it just happened a few days at the National Assembly, and today is public participation. I wish, before I answer you, I wish with the same vigor, with the same energy, with the same focus is how the government addresses public service delivery. I wish with the same vigor is how they are able to quickly think about the economic status of the nation, the agriculture, the energy, with the same vigor, with the same speed, with the same efficiency. Now, we have been having advertisements about the public participation all over in the country, and that's good. I wish we had this about the speed delivery, like they have delivered on this one to impeach the deputy president. Now, yeah, there have been various advertisements on our shows, on the newspapers and everywhere. But one big question, even I was listening to some radio station this morning, and Kenyans were like, why did they bring the public participation so much far away distance from where Kenyans are? We wish it was at the ward level. That would have been better. It would have enhanced public participation. Question number 2, we also need to know what will be the threshold of public participation. And this is a constitutional issue. How do you calculate, or how do you know that you have the required threshold of public participation? How will Parliament or the National Assembly get to know that we have enough in terms of a threshold of public participation to impeach the deputy president? So these are some of the gaps that we anticipate to be addressed going forward. And actually, even right now, Kenyans are questioning about the distances that they are traveling to get to the halls or to get to the centers where they are supposed to do public participation. This should have been addressed in a much more better way. And equally, is one day enough? That's another question that is coming from the public. Because remember, today is a working day. How many people are in their offices and will not be able to participate in the public participation? Are we able to extend it? I don't know what's the constitutional provision, but I think there is always an answer to everything. Are we able to have it expand to the weekend, like Saturday, Sunday, when every Kenyan is available? And number 2, are we able to bring it closer to wananchi? Are we able to employ the power of devolution in this public participation so that wananchi watoe maoni yao kabisa? And wananchi, I think what they are going for, listening to the ground, all they want is water. Sisi tunataka mabarabara. Wananchi wanataka education. We want health working in this country. We don't want politics. We don't want hatred. We just want one united nation. And we move forward. And they're asking, is there room for negotiation? Is there room for talking? Is there room for dialogue? Dialogue has healed this country before. Our head of state, I think so bad that we cannot move. Our deputy president, I think so bad that we cannot come together. There is still a chance. You know, the Bible says, come, let's reason together, and together we can.
All right. Thank you very much, and for creating time to be here, even as you go in to participate. Esther, the president, PSG, asante sana.
Thank you very much, Anki. Keep informing Kenyans. KTN, we salute.
Thank you very much. Now, I want to, move to the people. Wananchi wako hapa. Wananchi hoye. I tried that a bit, but of course I'm going to remain on my radar here as a journalist. Niko hapa na Mkenya, and I want to hear what he has to say as well. Umefika mapema, karibia kidogo. Umefika mapema.